I think we're live. Always those terrifying few minutes at the very start of one of these things. It's like, am I actually live? Can people actually see and hear me? You'll have to let me do 007 Bondian. Hello. Hopefully we are going to be lucky. Tom Mason's here. Hello, Tom. Hope you're well. Yes, do get those autograph predictions in, because of course we're going to have 2 in here. Daniel is probably right that there probably will be more Albert Moses. Well, you know what, actually, Albert Moses isn't a contributor to this particular set, so he shouldn't be in here, but don't speak too soon, because who knows, maybe this will be the one set that he's actually in. But Omar Zambon, hello Omar, I hope you are well, good evening. Michael Washington, but well, I am wearing the tank top. It's warm. I just saw Visco. Summer's here, guns are out. I see. It is just because it's been quite warm here today, but also it just gets very warm because I've got a light right there, so that does tend to warm up. So I figured we'll just go whole hog and take the channel to a new level of informality by wearing a tank top. A singlet and no suit. Did you just finish at the gym, Calvin? Sadly, I'm not that productive. I just finished playing a bit of Mario Kart on the Switch too. Daffyd Brooks is here. Hello, Daffyd. Hope you're well. Robert Willing is here. Hello, Robert. Hope you are well. Glad you had a great vacation. My parents were in Italy for oh, very nice. I would love to go back to Italy. I've only been to Italy once, years ago. And I would love to go back. So I just saw Smarch. This is your first live stream. Well, hello. Cheers to that. Yeah, I should just, say cheers. Happy weekend, everyone. I hope you're having a good one. G.H. Warren finally gets to see one of these live. Good evening. Good evening indeed. Michael, yes, go whole hog. At least there's no Latin tattoos on the arms, Calvin. Oh no. This video would be banned from YouTube if I showed you where my tattoos actually were. No, I'm kidding. I have no tattoos, actually. The Wicker Man, hello. Hope you are well. Marcus Runden, aka Leatherface. Hello from Sweden. Hello from London. Hello from Wimbledon. Sleeveless gang, rise up. Okay. So, let's get down to business. Obviously, we are here first and foremost to open up this box, which I opened one of these previously on the channel. I think it was about, 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. One of my very favorite sets to open. And I've been looking for a fresh box of these for some time. But it was like, way crazy prices in a lot of places. So and finally there was one that came up that was like, oh, okay, yeah, no, this is a decent price. And I was, like I say, I was keen to get back into one of these because it was one of my favorite sets to go through. Just in terms of, like, even the base set cards I quite like. I like it when the base set cards are focused on individual characters as opposed to sort of like, specific moments from a specific film or what have you. Ben, I think you've set a precedent. Maybe the next Bond will be seen in a tank top instead. You know what? I did look because I was like trying to think like, oh, can I liken myself to a particular Bond? Could I say that I'm basing this look on anything that's in one of the films? And when you Google James Bond tank top, the only thing that really comes up is Daniel Craig when he did that Belvedere vodka advert and he's like dancing around in a tank top. And I was like, oh, okay, fine. I'll take a reference, anything. Luke AV tramp stamp. James Atkins, oh, that's a very good question. Would you get a Bond-themed tattoo? I don't think I would. Because I'm so paranoid about having a tattoo of something that, what if I don't like it in like 10 years or something like that? And I know that's a terrible way to live because I probably won't ever get any tattoo then. Because, yeah, you can change your mind about anything. But, no, I do always have that in the back of my brain. But anyway, first of all, I did want to give a shout out. You might have noticed this book on the side here. Being James Bond, Volume 1, 2nd edition, by my friend Joseph Darlington. You may have seen, in fact, the first edition, of this, on the back of my bookshelf behind me. It's been there for years. I bought it years ago, read it years ago, and Joe has updated it. Because obviously there have been a few Bond films that have been released since he published that first one, and it is basically your guide to being James Bond. So this arrived in the post very recently. I just got back from my holiday, and this was here for me, so I've not dived into it yet, but I did want to... Joe's a friend, so I did want to give a shout out to say you can get this book on Amazon. Head to beingjamesbond.com. I think it's .com anyway. I think that's Joe's website. In fact, it'll say on the back. Yes, it is, beingjamesbond.com. So yeah, do check it out. Well worth a read. Particularly valuable for me when it comes to... I've never actually been skiing before, and maybe next year I'm going to go skiing for the first time, and there's a good deal in this about skiing and preparing for skiing and what it involves and everything, so... Yes, this book will come in handy for me in the near future. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. Oh yeah, Ben, no, I love Joe as well. It's funny reading that book because I obviously listen to, every episode of the podcast. When I read it in his voice. It's like I'm reading the podcast. See some super chats. Thank you very much, people. James Atkinson. Thoughts on casting Hannah Waddingham as Q? God, I've never considered that. Never actually considered a female Q, to be perfectly honest, but I quite like that. I love Hannah Waddingham. I think she's a fantastic actor and just a great personality on chat shows and everything. So, Damien Fenton. Yes, you are correct. Roger was indeed in a white vest in Live and Let Die. You are quite correct. Thank you for that. Daffyd, will you ever bungee jump off the Swiss Dam at all? Well, funnily enough, Joe does talk about it in the book. I don't know if I'd have the balls for it, frankly. I've seen David Zaritsky did it as well, and it looks terrifying. I wouldn't say that I'm afraid of heights, but I'm not great with them. And that like the idea that I have to stand on a thing and willingly fall forward is just beyond my comprehension. Robert Willing, thank you very much. Willing. I got my Big Bond retrospective videos premiering soon. Oh, excellent. All 27 films. Hope I'm not being annoying asking, but you still up for the Bond comics video? I am indeed, and I should have some more time on my hands coming up in the next few months. So, yes, I won't say any more than that right now, but, yes. So yeah, we'll message Robert, because it would be nice to, organize something finally, because it has been a while. Michael Washington, I'm getting my whole hog tattooed. Tom Mason, thank you very much. Manifesting a Lois Chiles autograph. Yes, I would love if a Lois Chiles autograph was in here, as that would be awesome. And Simon Kazinadis, as there's always an inexplicable one. Who is Simon? Oh, he's Yusef Kabira, because I've got the list of potential autographs that I could have here. So yes, indeed. When we crack into these, there's a bunch of autographs it could potentially be. There's a chance there's a Ben Whishaw as Q autograph in here, but apparently that's a 1 in 1,020 chance. There's Caroline Bliss, Katarina Monroe, Topol, David Hedison would be really cool, Shirley Eaton, Britt Ekland, Michael Madsen, Famke Janssen, George Lazenby, Izabella Scorupco. If Izabella Scorupco is in here, I will flip. I would absolutely love. Izabella, of course, played Natalia in GoldenEye. Absolutely love to get her autograph. Judi Dench as M, John Rhys-Davies, Jeffrey Wright, Lois Chiles, another one who I would just love to get the autograph of, Michael Kitchen, Colin Salmon, Robert Carlyle, Denise Richards, maybe we get another Denise Richards, Sean Bean, Christoph Waltz. So there's an awful lot of really great Bond alumni that lent their signatures to this particular set. So, of course, just to recap autographs that we've opened in the past, Denise Richards is still top for me. You see her on my shelf behind me in every video now. She's not going anywhere. And Jill St. John was really cool. George Lazenby was amazing. The two Golden Girls, Shirley Eaton and Margaret Nolan, was fantastic. Samantha Bond, Euron Crabbe. Now, when I last opened this particular set, these were the two autographs that I opened. So Mariam Darbo and Mary Stavin. And then let's hope I don't get repeats. And then Caroline Bliss, of course, Tonya Sotiropoulos from Skyfall, Joni Flynn, Marilyn Goldsworthy, my favourite name to say, Alita Morrison from Goldfinger, that one's really cool, I really like that one, Nadim Sawala, Verily Leon, and of course we have the double Albert Moses autographs, which, who knows, maybe we'll be opening up a triple Albert Moses. Has Albert Moses ever had this much talk on YouTube? I don't know, but here it's just turning into an Albert Moses fan account. Tom Mason, I swear, if it's finally Wayne Newton though for the memes, yeah. Oh, William Studholm, thank you very much. What do you think of Lana Del Rey on a Bond? I would really like Lana Del Rey to do a Bond theme. She did write one a while ago. Sorry, I just pulled the scissors out. Like, just getting really threatening about it. But she did write one. I can't remember what the song was. But it was for Spectre, I believe, and then they rejected it. I think the song ended up being called 24, did it not? And then it's kind of like, because it would, it would have been for the 24th Bond film. But I might be... Yeah, I don't know. Lady Gaga is still my number one choice for a Bond theme. And Dua Lipa's up there as well. I think Dua Lipa would be fantastic. I think I've said this on a previous live stream, but I saw her Royal Albert Hall concert that she did, and it was on ITV here in the UK, and it was phenomenal. Like, hearing her songs with a proper band and everything. It was great. I think she's fantastic. So, yeah. We love Albert Moses. We do indeed. We do love Albert Moses. We do. Oh, Defrid Brooks, thank you very much again. Do you have the big special collector's box set DVD edition of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? It's surprisingly cheap to get. Have a great night and stay safe. Thank you, Defrid. I don't. I've had Casino Royale, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang on Blu-ray for a few years, but it's just a standard edition set. It's not anything. I really hope it gets a 4K someday. That's a great film, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It was one of my favorites from childhood, and I was surprised to see it like not having particularly good reviews when I was older. I was like, oh, I just thought it was like a childhood favorite for everyone, like Mary Poppins or Oliver or, those classic musicals. And apparently not, but I think it's fantastic. I hope you have a great night, Daffyd, as well. Take care. Frog Woman, Ogre loaded here. Oh, and he still has no box cutter. No, I don't. Sorry. So I'm just going to fiddle with this for a minute. Oh, no, actually, this one's coming off quite easily. Right. Wheatman, thank you so much. Do you know when your Die Another Day review will be out? Well, I'm glad that you asked this, actually, because I am planning for a Die November Day month. So, November, I am planning on a whole month of Die Another Day related videos. Still very much in the planning stage at the moment, but yeah, that's when I'm hoping to, yes, get to that. So, keep your eyes peeled. There will be that. There'll be the novelization. I do want to do a video about the... there's a really great documentary called Inside Die Another Day, which was on the 2-disc special edition DVD when that was released. And for some reason, it wasn't on the Ultimate Edition DVD, and then it wasn't on the Blu-ray. Really strange, because it's a fantastic documentary, one of like the best making of features on any Bond film, and it's just not there. It's bizarre. Ooh, DJ T Forever, do you own Bond soundtracks on vinyl? I do have a few. I've got, what have I got? I've got From Russia with Love, Octopussy, I think I've got. Is it Octopussy? I've definitely got The Man with the Golden Gun, Skyfall, Casino Royale, Spectre, No Time to Die. I've got the big compilation thing that they did of all the main theme songs, and that's mainly the one that I listen to the most, I think. Well, okay, folks. Let's get cracking anyway, shall we? 6 cards per pack, 18 packs per box. Gonna be 2 autographs at least in here. So yeah. Hello, Jerry Manley. Hope you're well. Oh. I love it when they open really quickly like that. William Studholm, thank you so much. Key Dent, welcome to Universal Exports, I see. Oh, Philip. Hello, Philip. Good to see you. Hope you are well. Right, okay. For our first card of the first pack, we have James Bond, suitably enough, in Diamonds Are Forever. We have Max Denby from Spectre. We have James Bond again from Skyfall. Then we have Lieutenant Hip, a shiny Lieutenant Hip, holofoil Lieutenant Hip. And then we have Luigi Ferrara and James Bond again from I Am the Golden Gun. Oh, okay. Oh, fair amount of James Bonds in that. Okay, well, shiny Lieutenant Hip has to take one of the Pride and Places, and we'll put Daniel Craig there on the black background. Oh, I will do, Tom. Thank you very much. Oh, do I like Doctor Who, and which Doctor Who do I like? I am not much of a Doctor Who fan. I did watch it all when Christopher Eccleston came onto it. I watched all of his run, I watched all of David Tennant, and then I didn't really gel with Matt Smith. So I kind of fell off it, and then I think I watched Jodie Whittaker's first one, and I couldn't really get into it, and then I've just not really bothered much since. It's a bit like Star Trek, where I'm nervous that if I do dive into it, I'm gonna become really obsessed with it. James Bond again, this time from Spectre. And then we have Count Lippy from Thunderbolt. Brilliant. Okay, he's going on top of a column for obscurity. James Bond from The Living Daylights. Oh, we have a red card. Oh! Lucia Sciarra. Lucia Sciarra? That's a very nice card. Okay, then we have... I'm doing this slowly so that we can have a potentially, like, slow reveal of an autograph whenever we get one. Then we've got Milos Colombo. Nice. And Gypsy Dancer from Rush with Love. Shame she doesn't get a name. After James Bond and colleague Karen Bay survive and attempt to kill him with a bomb. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well. Count Lippy can go there. You know, I watched Thunderball, actually, the other night. Really had a great time with it. I gave it a 0.5 star rating more on Letterboxd. Casey Jones here for the autographs. Well, hopefully they'll be good ones. Alright. Okay, so we have Perez from License to Kill. We have Elvis from Quantum. He's another potential autograph that could be in here. Oh, nice one of Q. Oh my, we have an autograph. I just saw a bit of pen. We have an autograph. Got in the third pack. Okay. So, we're going to try and do it slowly. Okay, let's see who this is. Can't believe it. We got one so soon. They never normally come this early. Okay. Who could this be? Is it actually Elvis? Oh no, it's Martine Beswick. Oh, amazing. Martine Beswick as Paula Kaplan from Thunderball. Oh, very nice. Oh, that matches with my Mariam Darbo one where she wrote the character name underneath. Very lovely. Oh, that's so funny. Like I say, I literally watched Thunderball again the other day. No Jenny Flex card. Oh, well, great. Fabulous first autograph there, I think. Okay, I'm going to leave her there. And then, just to finish off that particular pack, we have Dominique from A View to a Kill, and we have Carlos from Quantum of Solace. A nice one of Q, I think, is going to have to go on top of Daniel. Count Lippy's staying on the top of his column. Oh, Omar, thank you very much. Will Warner Brothers release Roger or Pierce next in terms of the 4K sets? From what I've heard, it's going to be Pierce. But I don't know if that's accurate. We'll see. It'd be amazing if they could get it out early next year. Fingers crossed. Oh, Multicaster Fiber, thank you very much. Your most underrated and overrated Bond villain. If we're including henchmen, then Orumov from GoldenEye, I think, is very much underrated. I think he's slightly, you know, every villain in that film is terrific. So he's, sadly sort of overshadowed in some ways. In terms of overrated, I don't know, is Largo overrated? I don't particularly love Largo. I might just have my Thunderball brain on tonight. But, yeah. Sorry, we're just going to take another look at that autograph, because it's very nice. I do believe the ones where they've got their names underneath are rarer, because... Let's see, does Martine Beswick do any with... On my list... Oh, no, on my list, yeah, she just does the character name ones. Okay, interesting. That's a really nice one, that. Lovely. Right. Michael, I am sipping on a vodka, and oh my god, yes, of course, because I forgot about the shot game. I've got my little shot glass here as well. Of course, we take a shot if an autograph is a main Bond, Bond girl, Bond villain, Bond henchman, or if they are an MI6 regular. Them's the rules, so we're not taking a shot for Martine, because she's one of those things in that film, so there we go. Jerry Manley, the second one is going to be huge. Well, fingers crossed. Okay. Oh, Paul Bergen. Hello, Paul. Hope you're well. Do you have the James Bond bingo card game? I do not. I think I saw that. It's been out for a little while now, hasn't it? Problem is with the Bond board games, and no one else to play them with, really. The Bull? That's... I love these ones for how obscure... There's no character obscure enough for a card. Oh, that's a very nice one of Auric Goldfinger. Very nice. Ooh, a Bond Legacy card. Ooh. Oh, there's only 5 cards in this set, because this is a Tiffany case see-through card. Very nice. Oh, that's cool. Very good, very good. And then we have Teehee and Damien Falco, the late, great Michael Madsen. Okay, well, I quite like that Goldfinger one, so he is going to go... Oh, actually, no, he can go there. Yes, there we are. Oh, Philip, thank you very much. I'm just sending some money to get you to talk about Portugal a bit and Bond locations, even if you avoided them. Yes, because I did. I was on holiday in Portugal with a couple of friends. Bond locations were not on our itinerary at all, but our hotel was literally right around the corner from where George Lazenby buys the wedding ring for Tracy in Majesty's Secret Service. So had to go and have a photo there. And then on one of the days we were going to a bit of a beach, which we had to take a train to get to. And we were getting off at the station. Then my friend Dave was like, oh, you know the casino Estoril is around here. We should look and see if it's like convenient. So I think so. Oh, okay, fine. Like Googled it, and it was like, oh, it's like literally like 2-minute walk up the road. So we went to the casino Estoril, which was the inspiration, or one of the inspirations at least, for Ian Fleming for Casino Royale, because of all the spies that would meet there during World War II, and apparently like disposed royals and things. I think I read on Wikipedia it sounded like it was a bit of a seedy sort of place for a while. A lot of spies and espionage and what have you, rich sort of exiles. But Portugal was great. I'd really recommend it. Lisbon was fantastic, and then we went to Coimbra, which is the historical capital, which I loved. I loved it there. And then we went to Porto, which was heaving. Like, I know it's the school holidays and everything, and the place has very much been discovered. It's beautiful, but also heaving. So, yeah, just bear that in mind if you ever plan a holiday there. Okay, we have Patrice. We have Henry Gupta. We have Donald Red Grant. That's a very nice one. We have... Oh! A Bond versus Villains card. Bond versus Ed Killefer in License to Kill. Is there an autograph in this one? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, and then we have Scarpine and James Bond in Thunderball. Okay, well, Thunderball's the theme of this particular stream, I think. So you're going to go next to Paula. This might be manifesting another autograph from someone in Thunderball, because I've got this line of Thunderball characters now, but it's interesting. Bond versus Villains. License to Kill. DEA agent Ed Killefer accepts a massive bribe to free drug dealer Franz Sanchez from custody. James Bond catches up to Killefer at Crest's Ocean Exotica warehouse and disposes of the crooked agent by hurling his suitcase of bribe money at him, causing him to fall into the shark tank. Very good. Go there. Ooh, Pluto Castle. I am indeed going to play more Hitman in preparation for First Light. I've been playing through it, actually, on the Nintendo Switch, and really enjoying it. I would like to do more on the channel as well. Oh, 007 Bonnie, love your Roger Moore coaster. Yeah, no, this was a gift from a few years ago. But this is always here. I realise I've been a little bit less tidy with, like, you can see the bases of my screens here. But, you know. Sometimes I watch other card unboxing things on YouTube, and it's just like on a day, pens and papers and stuff, and I'm like, oh, well, why am I clearing my stuff? But, right, here we go. Okay, we have Malacca from Casino Royale. We have Dr. No from Dr. No. Very nice one there. Oh, we have M from Skyfall on a see-through-y kind of card, but I like that. Oh, that's really cool. I really like that one. Then we have a Q Branch Attaché case. Then we have Q from The World Is Not Enough and Mr. Ling from Goldfinger. I quite like that Q Branch one, actually. Okay, we'll look at these two in a bit more detail. And as for these, Dr. No. Oh, well, Q from The World Is Not Enough can cover Q from Goldfinger. Right. I love that one. If only it was signed. It's starting to look like a tarot card spread. You know what? It actually is. Okay, and then let's take a look at this Q Branch one. From Russia with Love, the attaché case. A leather briefcase given to James Bond by the Q Branch. The Q Branch. The attaché case comes equipped with numerous weapons, including 40 rounds of ammunition, a folding sniper rifle, an exploding tear gas canister, and a knife. Also contains 50 gold sovereigns. Very good. Oh, I like that Judi Dench one. That's really cool. Acetates. Thank you, Jerry. That is what it's called. Acetate. And yeah, I think you do only get like 1 or 2 per box, so I'm quite pleased with that. Christian Corbett, you liking the new 4K audio tracks? Well, actually, I've been listening to the original mono tracks, because here in the UK, for most of the films in that set, I think we didn't have the option on the Blu-rays of having the original mono tracks. So when I'm listening to the track on, like, the Dr. No 4K, for instance, that's the first time I've heard the original mono track on Dr. No in years. Same with Goldfinger and From Russia with Love as well, I think. Thunderball, certainly. In fact, with Thunderball, I listened to it with the alternative audio track. Anyway, I'm going to do a whole video on this, I promise. But it's taking some time, actually. There's a lot to dive into with that set. So, yeah. But overall, I'm loving it. The 4K Connery set. I think it's really good. Don't scratch the back of the M. Actually, that's a point. Maybe I should put it in a... You know what? I'm going to put it in a sleeve. Sheath it up. Right. There we are. In fact, you know what? I need to put Martine in a sheath as well. Right, there we are. Very good, very good. Tiffany spins. James Atkinson, thank you. I find it odd when people insist Bond needs to have a minimum height, especially when Craig wasn't that tall. Thoughts? It's an interesting one, isn't it? Because I must say, I do have a slight bias in my own brain when people suggest, like, a certain actor or something, and then I, like, look at them and but they're only 5'9". Like, what could that, you know... I think, was it Cubby or Harry or one of them definitely had a Bond has to be over 6 foot tall rule. Which I don't think Daniel Craig was. I think Daniel Craig was 5'10", something like that. I mean, I agree with you, James. I don't think that it should be that, you know, important a consideration. And yet in the back of my mind, Philip, Ian Fleming did say short people are the source of all evil. Right, okay, we have the photographer from Dr. No. We have Lazar from The Man with the Golden Gun. That was my impression of Roger Moore. Alec Trevelyan on a nice black background, very good, from GoldenEye. Then we have, ooh, that's nice. Shiny Jaws from Spy Who Loved Me, I like that. Then we have Knick Knack from The Man with the Golden Gun, and Mr. Osato from You Only Live Twice. Oh, I quite like this. This was a good assortment of villainous characters, actually. Well, obviously Jaws has to go on top, though. Sorry, Hip, you're getting replaced. See, I like the variety of cards in these sets. There's like one like different special card in each pack, which is really nice. Braden G. Minimum height is at least 5 foot. Sorry, Danny DeVito. Right. Okay. You know what? We've got quite a lot to go now, actually. I wonder when the next autograph will appear. Right, okay, so we have Colonel Moon. James Bond in... That says Spectre, but that's a still from Quantum of Solace, is it not? That's from the end of Quantum of Solace. Alright, we're coming back to that one. Oh, a nice one of Telly Savalas and a Stavro Blofeld there in a very snazzy waistcoat. Oh my, we've got another autograph. I'm going to save that. I want to save that reveal for later. Yeah. No, we're going to do it later. Okay. We're going to save it for the end. We have to end on a big note, right? Okay, I'm going to put that there. Did anyone get a better look at it than I did? Because I don't know. I didn't see much to give it away. No, actually, don't tell me. Okay. We'll come back to that and further investigate the Daniel Craig misappropriated still. Right, okay, we have John Strangways. Surprise third autograph incoming. Could you imagine? Oh, that's a nice one of Jeffrey Holder as Baron Samedi. Oh, I love that. Dr. Kananga. Excellent. Okay, I like that. Admiral Roebuck. Oh, wait, is that... Oh, no, wait, there's another card stuck here. Oh, yes, look at that. Xenia on a top on a red background. That is lovely. Oh, very good. And then we have Admiral Roebuck, which is fantastic. And Christoph Waltz as Stavro Blofeld. Oh, very good cards in that pack. Okay, well, Xenia's definitely going on a top of Q. And we're gonna have Admiral Roebuck out, because how can we not? Right. Oh, Vega did get 3 autographs in one of these boxes once. I have seen, with the Upper Deck ones, like, I've watched a few other unboxings on YouTube over the years, and it has been known that there is more than 2. Okay, we got Kincaid from Skyfall, DE Agent Hawkins, Aristotle Christatos. Then we have another one that's a bit stuck. Oh, Carlos, shiny Carlos from Quantum of Solace. Harold Sakata, Odd Job, of course, from Goldfinger. And Truman Lodge from License to Kill. You know, DE Agent Hawkins is going to get... you know what, he can actually go there. No, actually, yeah, there. He'll go there. Right. Okay, how many more packs do we have left? Right, 7 more packs by the looks of it. Oh, no, 8. Okay, so we are halfway through. More than halfway through. Jeffrey Holder is the coolest in that set. Yeah, no, I quite agree. Where is Willem Dafoe from Everything or Nothing? You know what, Emily? That would be amazing, actually. If they actually had cards based on villains from the games, I would love that. That would be really cool. I also love the obscure ones. Joe writes this. They're my favorites. Well, like you know, Admiral Roebuck from Whatever Dies. It's imagining I was messaging with Tom Mason, who's in the chat the other day, just talking about like how, you know, did kids actually buy these? Did they treat it like Pokemon cards in like when I was at school? Did kids buy these and then go to school and it's like, oh, I'll trade you my Admiral Roebuck for your DEA Agent Hawkins? But oh, Klaus Charles Dance there from For Your Eyes Only. James Bond, Japanese Bond from You Only Live Twice. I'm curious to see what they put on the back of that. James Bond investigates the disappearance of American and Soviet spacecraft and discovers then a separate Blofeld behind the mystery Blofeld over there. Oh, okay. Right, yeah. That makeup. Right, Kamal Khan there on a black background, very nice. Oh, Mary Stavin, Octopussy Girl on a red background there, whose autograph I opened up on the last time I opened up one of these. And a lovely one of Kerim Bey there with his cigarette holder. It's a pretty chunky cigarette holder, actually. Never really noticed that before. Oh, and Charles Robinson. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that. Okay, who's gonna go on a top? Let's have Japanese Bond. Why not? He can go there. Okay. Spencer Kindra, thank you. Gary Oldman in a Bond movie. He could be M, the villain, or an MI6 bureaucrat. That's the thing about Gary Oldman. He's so versatile that he could fit into any number of roles. I am very much looking forward to watching him again in Slow Horses when that comes back I think it's back next month, actually. I love that series. Absolutely love it, and he's fantastic in it. Mood lamp in the most Scottish accent. Oraya gozaimasu. The Japanese Bond card is not very woke. No, it is not, Sir Groucho. It is not. But, this set's from 2019. It was before all of that, Right, okay. Will Gary Oldman do nothing but yell and scream? Hopefully. Oh, Naughty Dog, can you please do a live reaction of Haphazard Stuff's Twine review? He does many rewriting ideas to make Twine a much better film. What do you think? I can't remember if I've seen that or not. Maybe I haven't, because I know he's not a huge fan of the Brosnan era, is he? So that might have been why I haven't. Oh, I might have to go check it out, actually. Not that I'm obviously open to other opinions and stuff, but that film's quite special to me, so yeah. Philip, let's have Japanese Bond, why not? Ain't a thing I expected to hear in 2025. Yeah, now that you say that, it's, yeah. Maybe he'll be covered up quite... Dario in a vest, in a tank top. Look, this is who I'm channeling, clearly. Boris Grishenko. Renard on a black background, very nice. Ooh, a nice sort of shiny border. James Bond from A View to Kill. That's a really nice still of Roger, actually. I really like that. Dr. Holly Goodhead from Moonraker, and Necros. I want to see what they say on the back of this one from A View to a Kill. James Bond foils a plot by industrialist Max Zorin to destroy Silicon Valley by creating 2 huge earthquakes which will cause all of San Francisco Bay Area to flood. Zorin hopes that by doing this he will obtain a monopoly over the world's microchip supply. We are going to do, because sun's out, guns out, we're going to have Dario... Agent Hawkins. Right, there we go. Okay, we're down to the last 6 packs. Will we have a surprise third autograph in this set? We shall see. I quite agree, Honey Piss. Twine is peak. Is that Honey Piss as in, like, piss, like, as if honey was pissing? Or as in, like, you piss honey? Imposter Double O. Very good. Then we have Pan Ho from A View to a Kill. Oh, I just need a Jenny Flex now to complete that set. Jaws again from The Spy Who Loved Me, the same as that, but not a holofoil, so that's... Yeah, interesting. Like... The different kind of variants. I think I've said this before, like, you would have a nightmare, like, collecting every single card variant. In fact, it would just be impossible. You'd have to literally buy every single box to do that. Anyway, there's Jaws from The Spy Who Loved Me. And then we have, another Bond versus villains. This time Harold Sakata throwing Sean Connery. His feet are not touching the ground in that image. That is fantastic. General Orumov. And Penelope Smallbone. Oh, okay, Smallbone's gotta be somewhere. Alright, sorry, Count Lippy, you've been there for the majority, but Smallbones... And we are going to put General Orumov there because he came up earlier on in the conversation, so it's important to have some Orumov representation. Take a shot of honey piss every time a card appears. They should stick Barbara Carrera in there for giggles. That'd be funny. Emily, thank you so much. No Time to Die, Diminishing Returns when? You should do a segment where you decide where each official actor goes in a human centipede. Sol would like that. Sol would like that a bit too much, I feel, so we shouldn't give it him. We shouldn't even suggest it. No, that's a pretty funny idea. No, we should. I haven't done the podcast with Sol and Alan in a while. My friend Alan is actually from the Diminishing Returns podcast. He's at the Edinburgh Fringe at the moment with his one-man show, which is based on Bond. So he goes under the name Cyril Blake when he's acting, so you can look him up if you want. The show's called Bonding. I think the show's called Bonding. I should really know this. I've seen it. Really good, though. Really funny. I highly recommend it. If you are in the Edinburgh area and you're around by the Fringe, then, yeah. Oh, T-Evolution, what camera setup are you using? Oh, I don't often get a technical question like that. I basically just have the webcam on my screen, and then I have my phone just here on a... In fact, let me just show you, because I'm going to show you behind the curtain. My camera is just here on a sort of holder thing. Yeah. So that's the setup that I routinely have for these videos. Oh, that's a good question, Portland. Are the backs of the two Jaws cards the same? We shall see. They are indeed, even the same number. 112. Interesting. Oh no. No, Smallbone, get out of the way. Yeah. Right, okay, so then we have Bond versus villains. And Goldfinger. The bodyguard of Auric Goldfinger, our job was unwaveringly loyal to his employer. Very good. Okay. Right, final five. The drink is very nice, Mr. Superphil. It is a Absolute Vodka with Pepsi Max. Emily, we live to take rights away rights from Sol Harris. We do. Right, Mr. Hinks from Spectre. Mark Ange Draco from On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Oh, he's got that similar sort of like yellow cigarette holder that Karen Bay has. M from The Spy Who Loved Me. That's a nice card. Irma Bunt from On Her Majesty's Secret Service. That's great. George Lazenby from On Her Majesty's Secret Service. And Professor Joe Don Butcher. That's another really great set. Very Majesty's heavy. Okay, Irma. Right. Covering Sean. And Professor Joe Don Butcher is going to cover Orumov. Right. Oh, Vega, thank you so much. Calvin, have you ever been recognised in public? I have, which is always quite nice and surprising when it does happen. Like, literally, like, every once in a blue moon. But, yeah, no, it's always very nice. It's nice when people come up and say hi and stuff, and I get a bit flustered. Yeah, no, it happens every once in a while. Not for a while now, but, yes, every once in a while. Ben Kirkman, I'll beg you, I'll break you, I'll make you, and David discuss Never Say Never Again. You know what we should at some point? As well as I would like to do the Climax Casino Royale special with David as well. I think that'd be fun. Okay. Jaws from Moonraker there. General Gogol from A View to a Kill. Oh, and Walter Gattel as Morzeni in From Russia with Love. That's a fun pairing to have, obviously the same actor in two different roles. And then we have another Bond versus villains, this time Bond versus Jaws and The Spy Who Loved Me. Then we have Chang from Moonraker and Bambi from Diamonds Are Forever. Okay, well, it's going to have to be more Zenny, and you are going to cover Professor Joe Don Baker. And then we have another Bond versus villains. Spy Who Loved Me. Jaws hardly ever speaks, but shows his incredible strength when grappling with James Bond. During many of their confrontations, Bond kicks Jaws out the window of a moving train, sends his car off a cliff, and drops him in a shark tank. But the seemingly indestructible villain survives. Okay. Put that one there. Not ground, ice. Oh, Cooper. Hey, Calvin, have you got any tips on starting a YouTube channel? I'm trying to get one up and running, but struggling with editing. Oh, well, I think a good microphone and a ring light. Like, very important. Two things that I did not have when I was starting YouTube, and then it revolutionized things somewhat when I had better of those things. But I would also say, just make sure that you're enjoying it, like, have fun with it. Like, I think, you know, this has been a hobby for me, to be perfectly honest, for, God, how many years now? 15, 16, 17, something like that. And you have to love it, right? Like, I find it fun to come home and tinker away with something in some editing software. Like, I just really enjoy that. And I think if you're not having fun with it, then you don't have to force yourself, you know? But as long as you are having fun, that's the most important thing. As well as having a decent microphone and a ring light if you're, you know, videoing yourself, I suppose. Well, James Atkinson, thank you very much. Hope they don't bring back any old Bond actors or revive old characters, say Goldfinger and Bond 26 can stand alone. I quite agree. I definitely don't want them to be remaking anything. I don't, yeah, Goldfinger's twin brother appearing or anything like that. I'm more than happy with them just like, yeah, clean slate, he's already James Bond, let's go. John Wilkes Booth, I remember when it was my weekly Bond, yep, them were the days. Recording on a crappy little DV camera, which literally had a mini disc in it to record the footage. And I had to put it in a CD thing and then rip that and then put it on the... Just, yeah. How far we've come. Right. Oh, nice! James... Oh, that's a really good picture of Pierce. I really like that one. James Bond in the World Is Not Enough. Then we have... Char from The Man with the Golden Gun. Very nice picture there. Bill Tanner in Skyfall. That is a damn epic picture of Rory Kinnear. That is actually quite phenomenal. I think I'm in love. That's brilliant. His tie's never ending. I like to think it just extends beyond and just would keep going onto the floor. Okay, we've got another stuck one. Oh, look at that. What a thing of beauty that is. Oh, lovely. Vesper Lind. The red background. Okay, that will... There are too many top of pile contenders here. Magda there from Octopussy. Very nice image again. Oh, an Agent 009 from Octopussy. Oh no, I feel like every single one of these is a top of thing contender. Well, okay, Vesper, you're covering Irma. Right, Pierce, you can go over. Right, goodbye, Japanese Bond. Bill Tanner, okay, you're going over Morzeni. Agent 009. Okay, we'll just put 009 over... over Smallbone. Sorry, Smallbone. Mini discs, that takes me back, yeah. Yeah, Ben, I think that Vesper one is quite fantastic. I'm going to have to get all of the red ones together. When I'm only got 2 left. Well, 2 and, of course, the one that holds the autograph. Aura farming, as the kids say. Richard Ayoade's Q would be pretty good. I do think that would be pretty spot-on casting, to be honest. Alright. Goodbye, Japanese Bond. I wish Blofeld said that when he was going to shoot him in You Only Live Twice. Oh, very good, Tom. Very good. Oh, Gobinda. There's too many good Octopussy cards in this. Gobinda with his blunderbust. That is what that's called, isn't it? A blunderbust. Oh, Mr. Wint. Very nice. Very nice one of Ben Wishaw as Q there. Then we have Miss Moneypenny from Skyfall in a red. I feel like we've got a lot of these red background ones in this particular batch. Gareth Mallory from Skyfall there. And Sheriff J.W. Pepper, who is obviously going to be going on top. Oh, again, there's too many good cards in this. Okay, sorry, Dario. But Sheriff J.W. Pepper has to take pole position. And Miss Moneypenny, you are also going to go over 009. Sorry, 009. But we're coming to the end now anyway. Right? So, is there going to be an autograph in here and an autograph in there? Somehow I don't think so. I think we do probably just have the one autograph. But who knows? We shall see. Nath, bit superficial, but Vesper is still the most beautiful Bond girl. I mean, it is Eva Green, and she is just, like, next level beauty, so it's, Dominic Green there from Quantum of Solace. Willard White speaking from Diamonds Are Forever. M from Spectre. Oh, Bond versus Villains. Bond and Electra King. And then we have Quarrel from Dr. No and Gustav Graves from Die Another Day. Not the best of packs there, really. Sorry, but Yeah, you're going underneath Jaws. Alright, and then we'll take a look at this, and then we'll get to the autograph. See what we got. Okay. Bond and Electra there on the torture chair. Electra King conspires with Renard to set off a nuclear bomb in Istanbul, leaving her company's pipeline the only source of Caspian Sea oil. Bond confronts Electra in a tower on the Bosphorus and implies that he won't shoot her if she calls off the plan. Electra, convinced Bond won't kill a former lover, gives Renard the final command, after which 007 shoots her. Poor Quarrel. Sorry. He didn't have a very good time of it, did he? In the film, or indeed in this live stream. Mood Lamp, thank you so much. Everyone guess the autograph in the replies. Guess on a top if she's in this series. She is. She's one of the rarer ones. 1 in 575 chance. Drum roll for the autograph card, indeed. Right, okay. Here we go, folks. But first and foremost, I do want to just check. Okay, so we have Colonel Moon. We have James Bond Inspector, and I just want to inspect the back of this, because as we noted earlier, that is not a still from Spectre, that is from Quantum of Solace. Oh. Yeah, but the things from Spectre, Bond learns that C, the head of the newly created, shut down the 00 section. Okay. I hope someone got fired for that blunder. Right, okay. I'm going to go to the back 2 cards. Okay, so we have Lieutenant Hip again. And James Bond in A View to a Kill again. Okay. And now, Ernst Stavro Blofeld is going to reveal to us who the autograph is from. I'm going to see if we can guess. Oh. Is that a man? Is that a man? Can anyone guess from that? I'm really curious to know if anyone can actually guess from... Okay, there we go. Can you guess from the forehead and the hair who that is? Because I don't know. I think it's a man. Could it be Saunders from The Living Daylights? Oh, Tom Mason could be Michael Kitchen. Oh, if it's Michael Kitchen, that'd be great. Feckish? Could be. Sanchez? Oh, it could be Sanchez, actually. Oh, seeing a lot of Robert Davies. Is Robert Davies in this particular set? Okay. That's Xenia, maybe. It's another freaking double. Nadim Sawala. I got him in another one as well. There we go. Now, Nadim Sawala can join Albert Moses in the coveted role of double autographs that I've pulled from these boxes. I mean, at least this one's actually in a decent resolution compared to the other one. Feckish. Who said feckish, actually? Someone did say feckish. Oh, Vega, you said feckish. Well done. Double feckish, double Albert Moses deathmatch. Yeah. 2 feckish, 2 Albert Moses. Very good, very good. Okay, well, there is Nadim Sawala's autograph. Congratulations, you have received a trading card autographed by Nadim Sawala. This trading card was signed in the presence of a company representative or sent from and certified as to its authenticity by Nadim Sawala. Enjoy your autograph card. I will indeed enjoy this autograph card. I am going to sheath it immediately. And there we go. This is the problem when you do so many of these card unboxings, I suppose. There's inevitably going to be some... Yeah, Tom Mason wears feckish. He's right here. He's right here. You can't miss him. For feckish sake. Very good. So, of the 2 autographs, I think that, yes, this Martin Beswick one from Thunderball is quite lovely. I think that is my favorite hit from this particular set. But there have been some really cool other base cards in this. Like I say, this acetate M from Skyfall is really cool. I really like that. Also like the Bond Legacy Tiffany case. Very nice. And now I just want to assemble all of the red background cards that I got, because I feel like I got quite a few in this. James Atkinson, certified for authenticity, i.e. he just said okay. Yeah. It's like, want me to sign what? Oh, okay, yeah, sure, I'll do that. Oh, Lucas, sure, I can indeed show you the rest of the autographs. Okay, so obviously today we have Martin Beswick and Nadim Swala. From previous live streams, we have Denise Richards, still my personal favourite. In fact, she's going to go back on the shelf. Jill St. John as Tiffany Case, another one which I really love. George Lazenby, another one which was just like mind-boggling. Shirley Eaton and Margaret Nolan on the same card, which again, another phenomenal one. Samantha Bond, I loved that. Euron Krabbe, Mariam Darbo as Cara Malovi. So yeah, similar to the Martin Beswick one, with the name in quotations. Mary Stavin. Then we have Caroline Bliss, Tonya Sotiropoulou, Joni Flynn, Madeline Galsworthy, who I think was the very first autograph I opened in any of these sets. And then Alita Morrison from Goldfinger, Valerie Leon, Nadim Sawala, of course, Albert Moses, and Albert Moses. So, yes. Those are all of the autographs that I have pulled from these sets so far. So still, because another card that I believe that it was actually one of these, it was the last time I opened one of these sets, that I got this really cool card, Michael Lonsdale as Hugo Drax, and I have never pulled another one like this. So this is one that I keep somewhat precious, because I'm sort of like, is this one actually, it'll be the rarest thing I actually own is this. But yes. Oh, Lucas, you're very welcome. Nice urine background for M. Oh, why did you have to say that, Greg Vegan? Okay, let me just. Okay, I just want to get all the red ones. Ah, okay. Another one there. Oh, so Grouchy, yeah, no, Denise is, like, my favourite one so far. The live stream where I pulled that one was, quite the event. No shots this time either. Neither card was a MI6 regular, or indeed a main star. I don't think we've got any other red ones in here. Trying this one. Ooh, Braden G, favourite food in Portugal. Well, I did get a great tip-off from someone who watches this channel and who lives in Portugal as to a restaurant. And oh my god, it's gone out of my brain completely. I think it was called Pateo or Patio or something like that. The tuna tartar that they had there was absolutely phenomenal. There was another restaurant in Porto that we went to where I had this king prawn thing, which was also phenomenal. I'm a big seafood guy, so that's where I was mainly. I think I just had fish the whole time, pretty much. Moodlime, didn't you get wardrobe department cards? I did indeed, yes. These were from some of the other... Right, yes, because we do have these swatches. So Skyfall, World's Not Enough, still one of my favourites. And then various pieces of Andrew Scott's clothing. Dave Bautista, that one was really cool. Naomi Harris and Ben Whishaw. And, of course, the infamous card that I could not redeem because it was out of the time. But I could have got a Ben Whishaw, Naomi Harris, and Ray Fiennes swatch there. But sadly, it was not to be. Do you think there's any unauthentic Nadim Sawala cards out there? Very, very good, David. Very good. There could well be. Oh, Scotty, you've been a subscriber 11 years as of today. Oh, well, thank you very much. That's very... Cheers to that. Cheers. Thank you so much. Now all your urine cards will be seen differently. Right, so we got 5 all Bond women. Well, yeah, 2 villains. 2 villains. I was just umming and ahhing then about her, but no, she's not a villain at all, is she? She is an ally. That's a very nice selection. A very good selection, in fact. I recently found out I'm allergic. Why is there so much urine chat in the chat tonight? This is unexpected. I want a swatch of Roger Moore's clown suit. That'd be good. Did you go to base in Porto? I did not, actually. But heard good things. You have a lot to answer to. Just had to go out and order my own cards. I'm sorry, Captain TJ Miller. But hopefully you have some luck with them. Hopefully you don't also get multiple Nadim Zawal cards. The red cards are really nice. I like them very much. Okay, well, that is 2 autographs that are going to be proudly added to the collection. This one maybe a little bit more, but no, that's actually quite a nice signature. And as I say, it's nice to have his signature on a card that's a bit more high res than the last one. So very good. Okay. What films are you and Zaritsky not reviewed yet? There's been a few. But Never Say Never Again is definitely one. There's a few. I think we haven't done many of the Craigs. I think like Spectre, we haven't done. Skyfall, I don't think we've done. Casino Royale, I don't think we've done. So there is quite a few. Oh, Honey Piss is short for Honey Pistachio. Oh, that's nice. As long as Pedro Pascal is not cast. Okay, folks. Well, thank you very much for joining me on this particular unboxing. Do keep your eyes peeled, because I'm going to be doing some more playthrough live streams in the very near future. So do keep an eye out for those. And yeah, thanks so much. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evenings or afternoons or mornings, wherever you are in the world. And yes, stay tuned for tomorrow, because I do have a video for tomorrow. Making live in the afternoon here. So cool. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Michael Washington. Very good. Frogwoman Org Reloaded. Thank you. Nice guy AD. Sir Groucho, Zodiac Blade, the Bondian 007. See you next time. All right, folks. See you. Take care.